So you'll see, but my arrow's all right. The fletchings aren't looking too good in my knot. That's looking better right there. I'm making my way up the ridge, getting pretty close to the top here. Going up there. Let's see, I'm gonna try and shoot some crazy angles and get my bow dialed in. Last year I was up in the Alpine, way up in Alaska, and I had a Sitka blacktail bedded at 60 yards. And he was probably at like a 40-degree angle, and I just miscalculated it, and I shot right under him. I think I just barely cut some hair on his arm, but yeah, see what I can do and work on changing my rangefinder, because I had it on horizontal calculated distance and I just don't think that's on. I'm gonna do it's LOS, and then it gives you the degrees, whatever the rangefinder reads, multiply that by the cosine of that angle, and you should get the right yardage, because gravity is going down. It only affects the arrow horizontally, so we'll see how that works. And I got some new broadheads, so I'm going to be trying out the Iron Will S100, just a solid 2-blade with the bleeders, because I think it'll get more pass-throughs than the expandables I was shooting, but we'll have to see. So I'll keep hiking up the hill and get the target set up. I just ranged it, and it's 26 yards with a 10-degree angle. So I'll just shoot for 25. Spot. Let's see how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna put the target down here on this log and set it up so it's right on. Alright, so I just ranged it, and it was 38 yards and 37 degrees. So when you go in your calculator, you'll plug in the cosine of 37 is 0.79 times the distance, which is 38 yards. So the real yardage is only 30.3. So that's shaving off like 7 or 8 yards right there. So this is the best practice you can get, just coming out here and doing it. Smoked right into that top middle dot where I was aiming. Money. Alright, so that works. Okay, that's looking good. Let's try some longer distances and see how that goes. Alright, so spring bear starts in 3 days. Me and Brennan are going to go backpacking deep into this spot that we spotted a giant bear last year. And he was way up in the snow. It was, I think, the second week of the season, so around April 20th. If you're going out for bears on opening day or any time in April, I would definitely recommend going high. Like, if you're not bringing snowshoes, you're probably not going to have much luck. Most of the bears that I've seen at this time of the year are they're way up high where there's like some south-facing stuff that's burned off, where there's like a little strip of green grass, and it's like the freshest, greenest grass. And that's where I've seen some of the biggest bears and the most bears this time of year. But what I found is most people give up about May 15th, and that's probably the best time to actually get a bear, because I've killed 3 bears the last 3 years, and all of them were May 20th, May 21st, and then last year was like May 23rd. And they were all in calving zones, and why that's so critical is those calves are dropping, and those bears are just making laps, checking on all the calves, trying to snatch up any of them they can, really. So if you can just find some elk late May, early June, and just watch them have their babies, you will see a bear, and that is where I've found the most luck. So all right, let's go a little higher. Yeah, so it's a 38-degree angle and it's 55 yards, so we'll calculate that and see what it is. But the only hard thing is you can't really see the target for the camera because it doesn't go up high enough, so we'll have to set it on this sketchy little cliff edge. Yards on an 11-degree angle. So we'll do the math and see what that comes out to, but I'm gonna try and thread the needle between those 2 branches right there. See those? When I hit a rock, but these collars stayed true and didn't break my arrow, which is nice. But yeah, I'll let you guys see it. See if you can see that. Popped it right off. Alright, yeah, nothing beats actually coming out here and doing it. I figured out that this is a lot better practice than just shooting in your backyard. Getting the real life angles and distances and shooting through little tree gaps and different angles. It just helps a ton when you're actually out there. And you realize your effective range is actually a lot less than what you thought in your backyard. So it's just something to remember. But yeah, well, we'll see. I'm going to send some more and hike back to the truck. All right, you know when your target's getting old when this happens. Both straps came flying off, so I think what I'm gonna do is just kick this target down the mountain. So yeah, wherever it lands, I might just send an arrow at it, or might just leave it if it's in the rocks. But here it goes. Well, it didn't go very far. There she goes. Oh shit. That is gonna go a long ways. Alright, I think I'm gonna set her. Looks like it's about 60 or 70 yards. So this will be a good test for if I don't break anything.